They are loving this. Grant Boone and Judy Rankin, #1 in the world for 2 straight years until last week. Judy, Jin Young Ko began the day with a 1-shot lead, and she added to it quickly.
Yeah, she does. Right there at the first.
Then she birdied the 2nd hole, and then at the 4th, Jin Young would bogey 5, and then the Finn, Matilda Castren, for birdie at 6, and things are tightening a little bit.
We're going to go to the green at the 9th. This is Stacey Lewis for a birdie. Trickling down the hill there. Let her in. Oh, yes, just on that right side. Nicely done there. That'll get her to 10 under par.
Come in lower and have a little less spin. Clipped it nicely, needs to bounce hard. Not bad.
Actually very good.
Out of 3 is pretty impressive.
Well, that one bogey on her card today was a 3-putt, actually.
She did decide to play a little bump and run there, and 5 feet away, maybe 4, pretty good shot. Well, Jin Young has been in this position a bunch of times, and she doesn't get there by missing too many of these.
Flag in, which is her preference. A par putt coming up for Ko to 9.
Is it Annabelle Atz?
Coming off a great birdie on the last hole. Hole location today on the front of the green, very accessible on this tough hole.
Oh, lovely shot there, Morgan. Really put herself in a good spot.
Hello.
Good call, Jerry.
And
good shot.
Esther Henselite clawing her way back. Stacey Lewis, the winner here back in 2014. Different golf course. Same event. Tied for 6th at the moment. Maybe not for long.
Shot.
Ball slightly above her feet.
Yeah. Well, that was a nicely struck shot on a very good line if it's a number.
Oh, yes.
Downhill line, plays a little uphill to the green, 103 yards. Just chipping a little pitching wedge. She does it pretty well usually. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Gabby Lopez with her 2nd shot.
Hole very deep in the green on the left corner.
Bogey free today for Gabby, 4 birdies.
Anna has 114 yards here into about probably a half club of wind. Ideally here want to be about 10 feet right of this whole location. This on a good line.
Really strong grass, little uphill line, just kind of lofted on the green, a little left of the hole. Contour will take care of the rest. That's going to be good.
Very nice. Nice little thud that made as it landed quite heavy on the green.
Jerry Foltz and Morgan Pressel, and this was Jin Young at the 10th.
That was an 8-iron from high up on the hill, just right of the hole with a little baby draw.
Here it comes.
Lift clean in place, got it right over off the edge, and a very flat looking putt. Turning left early.
Be a stress-free par, as opposed to the last hole when she found a fairway bunker.
And this is Jin Young Ko with her 2nd.
Unfortunate not to be in the fairway cut. No, got that just a little heavy. Because it's downhill, it's going to be better than maybe she expected, but that's still 12 feet.
Angela Stanford made a big run late yesterday to get into the next to last group.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Hole located only a few paces over this ridge. It's tough to get it close.
She's tough.
Going with a gap wedge here, expecting it to release a little, if not jump a little. That did come out a little hot. Well judged.
And wearing the colors of her native Mexico, as she always does on Sunday, Gabby Lopez at the 14th.
a little high on the face, had a very loud sound, flying nicely.
Okay, that'll be proper tier.
That feeling is exactly the same. Good putt.
Really nice save at 11. Again here at 12. And Gabby Lopez, Volunteers of America, as you can see there, celebrating its 125th year. Thousands of volunteers across America.
It gets up. Yeah.
I think she put that just a little farther back in her stance, trying to get the last yard out of that lob wedge.
That's a good feeling to have when you're playing, if you know that you can rely on these shots here. Wow. That stopped quick. She was trying to play a little chaser too. Looks like she was trying to keep the trajectory down there, but below the hole with a birdie chance.
She used them well. Bite.
Down.
All right. Could have a two-shot swing here. Castren for birdie. Ko.
This is Jong Eun Lee 6 for her birdie. Quick one back down the hill, but she's given this a good hit. Good job, the flat sticks in. Thank you very much.
An uphill lie, green slopes toward her. It's going to spin plenty. Bite. Might be a little much. It's a tiny target where that hole is today. That's a mistake.
Yeah, she did not love it immediately.
Oh. Didn't see that happening.
Great contact.
That just kind of came out funny. Almost sounded like she caught it high on the face. Not a good strike.
Up 2, but off the green at 16, Jin Young Ko.
Has to try and hit the spinner here because you can't bounce it up. It's really squishy. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that for par. Castren for birdie in a moment. While we have a moment, down to Morgan with Gabby Lopez. Anna Belats at the 18th, second shot.
She told me earlier yesterday that she's just getting more comfortable out here and learning how to bounce back from bad weeks. And she's really shown her comfort being in this position the last 2 days.
Going with lob wedge, a little backstop behind it. Almost full there. It's flying a little deep.
Ooh, hoping for a little spin off that backstop. She got some.
It's pretty good that she has had on the LPGA Tour.
Castren for eagle. Okay.
Clipped it nicely. Line is excellent. She got a lot out of that.
Good call, Jerry. Does come up short. Really good week for Esther Hinseleit. Return to old glory for the former #1 in the world, Jin Young Ko. She's back in the winner's circle. for the 8th time on the LPGA Tour.